Just kicking back.
So that way your channel should be able to see it as well.
Invite me to play what? Doesn't tell me.
Does it not?
No, it just says invited you to play. It's like,
Wow. Okay.
Sweetie, I was like, well, sweetie, do we need to call
Okay.
stream early?
Let me see. Yeah, that's strange. Normally I don't have that issue. Let me see. While I'm setting this up, we have tonight's discussion question in my chat, and of course, feel free to answer if you want to. But what's your most embarrassing favorite song? Oh, this music is so epic too. I really want to get you into the game because this music is really, really epic. Okay, maybe I should do this. Let me see. I have to remember. Let's do that, right? It does it not send you the game?
Nope. It just shows you invite you to play, and I'm just like, it's the most Vegas information I ever saw in a game. So I guess I can be your spirit animal and watch over you as you play it, because I can't myself see it, unfortunately.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna see if, because I thought the co-op was available for this from what the developer said. So give me a second. I may need to restart Steam too.
Okay. So everyone, I want to call out Ready Set here, because she told this piece of information to me, and I'm gonna hold it to her pragmatically. It still isn't pop up. Well, how you doing there, stranger?
Okay, let me do that as well.
Right.
I have to turn down the music in this too. Oh, okay, it jumped to French. So let me end it real quick, and then I'm gonna restart Steam and see if that works.
It works.
Does it?
And I see a white cube, baby. I'm going towards the light. I'm gonna click it.
Did it work? Because I'm like, I exit out of the game. But
I an invitation. I don't know what I'm getting into. Woo! I'm in the TV, babe.
Okay.
One time.
All right, let's try this again.
Promoted by Rockstar Drinks and everything like that, and Red Bull.
Okay, because it says go here. And okay, so there's the game there, and then it tells me, and then I'm supposed to be able to invite you to play. There we go.
As soon as you
remote play together.
Now it popped up.
Okay. We fixed it. Yay!
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, my Steam has been acting kind of wonky today, so.
I'm gonna also do display capture with this, so that way people can see on my end and connect.
Okay, I couldn't hear you because the game's loud.
I said, will you marry me?
Yes, I've already told you I would marry you.
I'm just calling you out, don't worry. It's all good.
Of course I would marry you. Did you get the game?
Yeah, it said remote connect to you.
Okay, give me a second. We're gonna get this to work. Remote play together.
But Ready Set's ultimatum with me though is I have to get into shape and look like Jason Momoa. That was the only.
That was not. That was definitely 110% not correct, sir. You are spreading lies and slander. I love you just the way you are, and I've told you that. Let me go to audio.
But then you also told me you loved me even more if I looked at Jason Momoa.
This is true. This is true, Longplay. You guys could not hear Dan here. So yeah, null and voided. My word against yours. Okay, I'm gonna start up the game. So we had some technical difficulties. This is Josh's Journey Darkness Totems, and as you can see in the corner, this is going to be coming out in Q2 of 2021. So if you like what you see of the game, you are going to want to wishlist this. Another thing to take into consideration that this is a demo of the game. So the things that you may see in this gameplay tonight may or may not be in the final game. So, and let's see if I can turn up your Discord. I might have you turn down a bit as well. So let's go ahead and see. I'm going to turn you up a little bit. All right. You should be good now.
So while the volume is cranked up, I'm gonna profess my love to Ready Set and say I'm gonna marry her one day.
I need you to join into the game, sir.
Well, no, I was about to also say I can't join the thing.
Really?
Nope, it's not letting me activate my controller.
There it is.
There, I have to use keyboard.
Oh, you don't want to use keyboard though, do you?
Fuck it.
Okay, we won't play for too long. If your hand starts to hurt, let me know.
Oh.
Yeah, the characters in this is really cute. Ironically, even though this is Josh's Journey, I'm gonna play as Melina. So I'm gonna play as Melina. I know this is Josh's Journey, but I am going to play as Melina. And then confirm.
Yep.
Oh. Wait, what happened?
Select two heroes.
But I already did.
No, babe, read the top of our things. Oh!
That's okay, interesting. So is there like we'll see how this plays. I'm like, okay, that's interesting.
My character runs funny.
It looks good though. Oh, okay. You can swap heroes at any time during the game. That's cool. Okay. So Q and E for you. You can also directly select the heroes.
Okay, I'm assuming. Okay.
And then for you, I guess it's 1, 2, and 3. Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to attack here. Hold on.
Usually in these types of games, try Z or X.
Yep, I was doing that. No dice.
Okay.
Space bar to she jump. CV. AS. S. Yeah. That. It's D.
That's interesting. I was gonna say you could always try unplugging your controller and plugging it back in too.
I wanted customer support. Now, teasing me. Try that.
I was gonna say, sometimes it will do that. You know how Steam gets sometimes. No, doesn't seem like no cigar.
No dice. I figured out so far it's D to attack, so I'm gonna stick with that.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
You are It's funny because you are literally changing my scenes.
Am I?
You are literally changing my scenes in my OBS.
This is a scene transition.
like I'm glad nothing uses yeah, because I was looking up like, wait, what is going on here? But yeah, I think you were like changing my scene, my scenes. Oh.
This is something.
Okay.
Feels like we're cooldown or something.
Yeah, looks like it was a cooldown. Hello, my brave hero. Shall we begin a new journey? Don't worry, because I'll be right here with you.
Aww.
Be careful! The darkness shadows. It's attacking again. Test your combos and destroy these creatures. We'll talk soon. And from what I remember reading too about this is that this game is actually hand-drawn too.
It looks gorgeous.
XX. Okay, X, 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 Y. Swap heroes and use another ability. Okay. So you can see what you...
Okay, that's what I was pressing before. That's why I'm making it have. Oh. Come on, Morty. Okay, I'm liking this animator dude.
Yeah.
Aw, he's shooting it with his heart.
He is.
Love me! Come back here. Learn to love me. Oh, he chopped his ass in half.
He did. He did. But I really like the graphics in this. Like, this is really, like, and again, this is an early build. And I like it.
It's kind of like the Rick and Morty developers made Castle Crashers.
That's a good way of saying it.
Or a little bit of Cuphead stirred in the pot too, but it's more Castle Crashers and Rick and Morty kind of thing.
Oh no. No, Melina. Don't die.
Come here, Melina. Accept my fiery love. Oh, don't shoot me. I love you. I'm like a domino. Let's go.
I was gonna say, I don't think that works.
Snake Eyes domino piece. Welcome to Domino's. Can't take your order.
Okay. But I'm definitely and I love like the art style in this. And like I said, I think if I remember correctly, when I was reading up on this on Josh's Journey's Twitter page, that this is all hand drawn. Like this is like the characters are hand drawn and stuff. Did we miss something? Not telling us to go.
Okay, everyone, this is the end of the demo. We thank you all for hanging out. No. Let's see.
Because again, remember that we are currently playing a demo, so. And then two, thing about it is it allows for the.
Zaz is pretty cool though. I like Zaz and.
I definitely like. Wait, weren't you just hitting that?
Hit it again. Hit it till it loves you. Oh, it's just my animation from my downswing.
So. Okay.
I don't think this game loves us anymore.
Oh man, because it was starting to get really good too.
Dang, yeah, but Bobby.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to restart it and see if we can get it to work. It might just again, because don't forget we are playing a demo. It's not like this is the it's Portuguese. So it's Portuguese.
I know what that was too. I was smiling over going, that's Portuguese.
And then we're gonna hit play again. And we'll try it again. But I think this time I'm actually going to play with Josh first. And then I'll select Melina as my second. Because I'd like to see if we can get past that part. But if not, then, you know, the developers do have something to kind of work with and see.
Shakes fist at Steam.
And we know this we kind of learned. And then for me, I can do it by switching like that.
You know, the funny thing is that I can see why the speedrunners like to do keyboards.
Yeah, true.
Because I can like sprout my fingers like this and do this very vicious. I wonder if I can attack while doing this.
Because I really love it, because it reminds me of a cartoon. The graphics in this does. Okay, we already know. Right. We talked to him before. We're trying to see if we get back up to that part. Okay.
I'll be like your cover fire. is very cute. I definitely agree, Draconic.
Like, and again, this is coming out in Q2. Yeah, I would love to play the full version of this. And yes, there are some issues right now at the moment, but again, this is an early build and it's a demo, so you know.
Even for an early build, it's definitely
it still looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that classic stiff style, which is like actually like symphonic of old school cartoons of old. So this Andy man, don't mess with him apparently. Jeebers, he can take a punch. The developers whisper to each other, when are we gonna tell them that all their health is about the same? Don't tell them, just there's some of this fantasy.
Definitely getting a hang of the game, and I do too like that, like, cause you know, like in some beat 'em ups, the bad guys will fall kind of quickly. I kind of like that they don't fall as quickly.
For me, it's like a hit and miss because it's like I don't like constantly being up on bullet sponges or damage sponges over time because it does get kind of repetitive. But if the enemies are a mixture between sturdy and kind of weak, so for example, like rangers, you can kind of knock them out versus, like the burlier characters. Like, the big guy, the big roly-poly guys from freaking what was it, Streets of Rage.
Right.
Guys shoot them out of his mouth. Like those guys took a while to beat up on, but something with that consistency where you could, what the hell are we supposed to do here for real? There has to be some sort of little puzzle we're missing.
That's what I'm wondering.
It's like literally the end of the demo. Like
I was gonna say, I mean, it could be, but I just don't. Usually demos are at least about a good 15 minutes at tops. It could just be a bug, and if it is a bug, then it's a good thing that we are playing it because now the developers can see, like, hey, there's a bug at this point that we need to kind of fix.
Yeah, because at this point now it's like...
Because I would imagine that, like, I would imagine in this area that there's supposed to be some baddies that would spawn. And then we would get, like in traditional beat 'em ups, and then we would get, like, the ghost signal. That's what I would imagine would be here, but I don't think the baddies are spawning.
The rock pile? Let's try it.
Because I'm like, I can't even hit that, so.
Yeah, it just seems like it's the
like
event that would trigger.
It's not triggering.
Yeah, the event that's supposed to be triggering here to make us transition to the different areas not activating, period. So it seems like the code might have glitched or something, or just...
Right, or it's not executing correctly.
Yeah, the path is not going through to it, because that's all it seems like it's happening here, because otherwise you have the premature ending like, thank you for playing the demo, or something like that.
Right, that's what I was going to say, but usually they let you play at least almost up to, like, if this level has a boss, at least to the first boss. And most demos are right before you get to the boss. Then they'd be like, hey, like you said, thank you for playing the demo. If you like what you've seen, please wishlist on Steam, and, stuff like that. But it's not triggering, so I guess that's going to end this gameplay.
Yeah, exactly, Draconic do. Maybe return another day. Maybe the developers might do a little miniature, little patch or something.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Because I don't have no bad opinion about the game at all.
I don't either. Like, so far, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm just playing with a keyboard right now, and, I'm not having a complaint about that. It plays fine with a keyboard.
And, I mean, the art style is really well polished in this. And I do, and I like the backgrounds. Everything looks really good. It's just, unfortunately, like you said before, that the event's just not triggering. That seems to be the issue.
Yeah, because on your end, I'm peeking at your feed. It's like a lot more cleaner on mine because I'm kind of like streaming it through you. But it looks really crisp on your end.
Right.
Obviously, I'm compensating for it, but...
Right. Even Long Play is saying it looks good, but it's totally broken. I'm like, yeah, it's definitely, the next event is broken. But like I said, I do communicate with the developer on Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this is a very early build as well. And that's fine, because like I said, I like to play early builds so that the developer, because could you imagine if this was the actual game and this had happened? You know, is how I look at it. So playing the demo does help the developers out because they're like, oh, I kind of, this was a mistake or this didn't trigger right. So now they will have this footage. Like I said, I don't know if I will actually upload this to like upload it for public, for the YouTube, but I will do it and send it to the developer so they can kind of see what we ran into.
Right. So I guess it's Scott Pilgrim versus the world.
Yeah, I guess so. But if you did manage to like what you saw of Josh's journey, for the little bit that we played, hello, Lamppost. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. But if you did like what you did get to see of Josh's journey, please feel free to go ahead and wishlist this on Steam. The demo is a little broken.
Josh's journey, or Josh's journey.
Josh journey. Well, not trying to be funny. Where I'm from, we had an S to everything.
well,
we do.
Journey, but Josh journey it works good too. Maybe
yeah, it is. I think it is literally Josh journey. I just been adding an S to it because where I'm from, I add an S to everything, even if the S is not there.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the animations here now. It actually looks like Adventure Time.
Yeah, it's a really gorgeous game. So I'm hoping that the developers will go ahead and work on it and like maybe update the demo. Because I would love to, actually play more of the demo. But definitely I have added this to my wish list because it's definitely a game I'm gonna want to play. Like I love beat 'em ups and this was perfect. Like, just the graphics alone and the animation, everything about this was gorgeous except for the fact that it was broken at that one point.
Yeah, like it definitely added to your wish list, everybody. It's like, so far it's been pretty, like I enjoy the game so far. Like the co-op aspect of it was like, there was no lagging or anything like that either on our end. It was just pretty smooth transition with that, pardon the pun. But, like again, as far as it goes towards feedback, the characters are all pretty cute. They're cute little characters, all the little perks and bonuses. The fact that you, as two players, can use two different characters, one range, one melee, is pretty awesome too. Because that means if you have strengths in melee only, and your buddy has more strengths in ranged characters, you can have your buddy do range while you do all the melee work. So you could do some sort of strategy involved with that as well. So it's like, again, it has some formula in there that's, I don't think it's quite intended, but it was present, that it gives a little bit of a different approach towards beat 'em ups in the genre. It's not completely original besides the animations, graphics, and probably the story, but it's certainly a solid beat 'em up within the genre. That's how I feel.
Right. Because I was going to say, because I noticed that it allowed for us to pick two characters to play. But originally, the game is a 1 through 4 player game. But I do like that they're like, hey, if you don't have four players, then you can, then you two can, you can take on two characters and your other friend could take on two. One of the things I would like to see too is, say if it's 3 people playing, does one person get to control one of the other players, or how does that work? Or will the player, or will the fourth character become like a, like an AI character? That would be something to see. But because Dan and I are only running this together, it does allow you, if you're playing as a co-op for 2 players, for you to control all 4 characters. Each of you get to control 2, and I agree with you. I thought that was pretty different and new. Because, in most beat 'em ups, once you select your character, that's the character you play with until you die, and then you have to select a whole new character. So I do like that they did that aspect to it as well.
Yeah, because it reminds me a lot of what was it called? The one on Saturn there, Guardian Legend. That's something totally different. Guardian Heroes?
I was gonna say, ironically, I've never played any Saturn games, to be honestly truthful, so I would not know. That was one of the systems that eluded me.
Well, no, it was a very, very popular game. Guardian Heroes or something like that was what it was called. The one with like the skeleton knight you could play with. And
Yeah, I have no idea. Like, not even trying to be funny, because like I said, I didn't own the Saturn. I think like after the Sega Genesis, the next Sega system I owned was the Dreamcast. So, like, we had the Master System, we had the Genesis, and then okay, and then we jumped to Dreamcast. So, but yeah, if you did like what you've seen of this, you're gonna want to hit exclamation point, and if you're in my channel, hit exclamation point GOTW, and that's gonna take you to the link to wishlist this on Steam. Overall, great game. Just we couldn't get past one part.
You could say we bricked it.
Oh my goodness.